And thank you too from the Army Corps of Engineers. Appreciate the time, and thank you. My name is Robert Van de Hoek. I am president of the Biona Institute, but I like what Richard Berth of the Department of Fish and Wildlife from the state of California said, that there is one thing we all agree on. I do believe that. We all love Biona. The no action alternative is the one to choose, because the department has already become the caretaker steward of it for 10 years now, more than 10 years, I think 15 years now. So during these 15 years, there's been a lot of actions that your department staff have done. I've known all the 3 different former wildlife and environmental scientists, that 5, I think, actually not 3, there's been 5, that have been here in either 2 years, 1 year, 4 years, 4-year terms. And they've all done projects without having an EIR, EIS, and that doesn't make it illegal. They did a brief, no action. They did an environmental assessment internally on the different little projects they're doing, and then they can be approved after getting a coastal commission permit. So lots of activities can happen without having to do an EIR, EIS, and a lot has happened. The County of Los Angeles has been a good neighbor to the state of California and has done small projects without EIRs on vegetation protection in the river. I like to call it the Rio Biona rather than Biona Creek, and hold to the Spanish name of the Biona name. The example is the coyote came back to Biona in 2008. We have really good photo documentation from photographer Jonathan Coffin and my own field notes that show now that it's 10 years now that the coyote's been here, and having pups, having numerous pups. There's a very robust, mature male, dominant male, and a dominant female coyote, and their offspring are on the edges of the Biona wetlands, waiting for when they might be able to take that space, because that pair will perish or die of old age or be hit by an automobile, God forbid. So there was no EIR or EIS done for bringing back the coyote. And that's where I choose the word recovery to use. The federal government uses the word recovery. They have recovery teams, recovery leader, recovery plans for endangered species. I think that recovery plans are useful for sensitive species, for common species too that are coming back. An endangered species called the El Segundo blue, one of our smallest butterflies, is federally listed and has a recovery plan. Does the blinking blue light mean my time is running out? 1 minute left, approximately? Is that 1 minute left? 1 minute left. Okay, thank you. I can no way touch on all the different species. I've just barely done the coyote and the El Segundo blue. There is a rare plant that I've just discovered, but I haven't even shared this with the department, or I've just mentioned it to a journalist. But I will tell you more about this plant in the written comments. And it's in the area where you want to do bulldozing under all the 3 alternatives, and then after the bulldozing you want to build a large berm on top of that. And it's a really rare special plant of the California Native Plant Society, and may get onto the list as endangered during this project happening. I certainly can work to get it imperiled quite quickly by the department. And that's my time, but recovery is happening. Numerous species are coming back at this time without an EIR, so I think the no action alternative is the choice to go with. Thank you.